How's it going, guys? It's Ralphie from Beyond the Huddle, and welcome to this week's Bitcoin forecast. As always, we're going to take a look at the COT asset managers to see what they've been up to for this past week. Then we'll move on to some volume profile and price action analysis to give you guys the levels for our USDT bias indicator and what we think is going to happen next in the market. So with that being said, let's get started. Okay, guys, so getting started here with the CME contract for Bitcoin, we can see that the asset managers have increased their long contracts by 320 to a total of 5,856, and they've actually decreased their shorts for the second week straight to a total by 48 contracts to a total of 655. Now, this increase in longs and decrease in shorts has actually made their percentage long position be 89.94. This is obviously one of the largest readings we've had, and it's really exciting because you can see very reflective of the price. We're seeing this big move up, and the longs just keep piling on. They're not afraid to keep buying contracts. So coming here to the price chart and our indicator for the COT, again, what we want to keep track of every single week is make sure that the percentage longs, stay pretty relatively healthy if we do want a repeat of September 2020, that really nice rally up until April of 2021. And then we need to see these shorts stay below the average. So I'm going to keep hammering this every single week, and you guys can do it with me so we can keep each other accountable and, following these positions right here. So you can see the net position here is, still above the average, and the last one we're going to look at here, if I go to the longs, they should also be above the average. That's exactly what you want to see. So yeah, everything's fine with the COT, and now it's just the question of how is the price action going to confirm what the asset managers are already telling us, okay? Remember, just, I'm going to keep repeating it so you guys don't forget. The key here was that back in November, late October, right here, the shorts went above average, and you had to ask yourself, when is price going to finally confirm that short positioning, right? Obviously, it did a few weeks after that, and then that led to this 52% drop in prices, and now we're seeing a decline in the shorts below the average. So now you got to say, how is it going to keep confirming? And this is why we're super bullish right now. Again, the asset managers are net position long, and our job is just to try and follow every single weekly candle as best we can through the ups and downs while this position still stays in this direction. So with that being said, guys, let's move on to the volume profiles and the price action part of the video. Okay, guys, just a very quick reminder before we move on to the price action part of the video and give you our levels. There is a link in the description where you guys can find our Discord group. We have a community here where you guys can chat about charts, any questions you may have, or any coins you may want to talk about, and then we can go ahead and pull up our indicators and analyze it for you guys, and we can exchange thoughts back and forth on some coins. As you can see here, Misha's been updating people in the group, talking about stuff, and one of our community members, Moonboy, good guy. So yeah, you guys can come, feel free to join us, and then we can help you guys out. Okay, so moving on to the price action part of the video, the first thing you always want to do is know where your weekly USDT bias level is, because as the name suggests, that's what controls all the USDT prices for any coin, and that is updated every single Sunday night. I try to get it updated between 7 to 11 o'clock at night Eastern time, and that is for anyone who is in the premium group. But as you guys get it here every Wednesday, you can see that when we opened the week, we were already above it. So let's zoom in a little bit more. Let's go to a 4-hour chart actually. So there it is right here, right? The week open, it was actually sitting right on it, which was also this purple zone right here. Well, we all know what that is, right? That's the monthly. And I want to remind you guys what I said last week, and it was that in the month of December, we were bearish on the month, right? And look at how that closed, right? So, and then in the month of January, we were bearish because we were below that monthly USDT bias, and look at how that closed. And now for the first time in the past 3 months, So in November, we were bearish as well, right? So for the first time in 3 months, we're actually above the monthly USDT bias level, okay? So remember, that controls what we believe will be the bias for the entire month, okay? So as long as we stay above it, and you can see it's kind of sort of been using it as support. So last week was a big consolidative week. It went up, it was really nice, and then, it must have been, you can say it's the interest rates, but obviously we can see right here is the Valley area high of the previous month. That's what caused it to find some resistance, and we've been talking about this in the Discord group the entire time, and we broke down exactly why this reversed here and why you were expecting support here and all that good stuff. But the only thing that you guys have to know is that, one, we're above the monthly USDT bias level. Two, we're above the weekly USDT bias level. So now you have a double whammy that we expect the month to be bullish. We expect the week to be bullish, right? As long as we stay above this green zone right here. And then the third one is that you need to know where these green lines are. Now, this is the volume profile, but for me, I only like to look at the Valley area high and the Valley area low. And essentially right now what's happening is, at the beginning of the week, I made a video on the premium group, and the idea was that if we could go back above this Valley area low, which we did, then you would swiftly, be targeting the other side of the range, right here where the supply zone is, okay? So if I can draw the supply zone, you can see right around here. Let me get rid of this box right there. So I did have two targets, though. One of my targets was right here. This 4-hour supply zone right here, and then the next one was this one right here. As you can see, we broke the first one, used it as support here, and now we're on to the second one. So the kicker is that I don't expect the market to break out or aggressively move in one direction if I'm within the Valley area, okay? But I also don't want to be trading a coin that's bear trending and below the Valley area low, right? So below this green line right here, okay? So at least we're not bear trending, but at the same time, I don't expect Bitcoin to get aggressive until we break back above this green line right here. But what is that green line? So it's not just that zone right there, right? So it's not just this green line. It also ties in with the monthly Valley area high, okay? So when you picture a monthly candle, if we can go above that blue level right here, then the monthly candle will start to expand, okay? So that's where I'm at right now. I am bullish because I'm above these levels right here, these two levels, but I cannot be expecting prices to go up parabolically yet, because we haven't been able to, as I like to say, bull trend, okay? Once we go above these two levels right here, then we can expect prices to go aggressively to 52,000 and 50,000, okay? So those will be my two targets if we're able to go above this zone right here. But until then, expect some ranging of prices, but don't expect me to be bearish unless we can go below this, zone right here, okay? So again, looking really good here. We have the COT telling us to keep reducing shorts. You're below the average. The longs keep piling on the COT side, and now we're seeing here we're finally above the monthly USDT bias level, which suggests a bullish candle as long as prices can be above it, and we're above the weekly USDT bias level. But again, we are consolidating within value, and that's not what you want to see if you want the parabolic prices. So in my opinion, while I would be bullish Bitcoin, you're better off trading some other coin that might be bull trending, okay? And we do go over that in our Discord, and we try to find coins that are bull trending, so then we can capture the large portion of that coin while Bitcoin's only moving 3 to 5%, right? Like what happened already. Bitcoin moved 5%, but there were some other coins that moved 20, 15, 30, and 40%, okay? So guys, with that being said, that's all I have for you today. I hope you found some value in this. I hope you liked it. If you did, please make sure to share it with your friends and family. Give us a thumbs up. If you have any questions, again, follow the link in the description below to talk to us through our Discord, and join us as part of the community. So with that being said, talk to you soon. Peace.